I'm gonna have to look at that part too, okay, but I'll look at it later. All right, good morning, everybody and friends at home. Derek, please put that away. So I just went over with your friends here at school, started my video a little late. We're going to be learning how to multiply by multiples of 10, using our understanding of units and of place value. So what does that mean? It means learning how to multiply 3 times 40, okay? Looks like it might be difficult, but it's not. It's actually very, very simple, but I do want to make sure you understand the concept behind it. So this first video for friends at home is going to be all about fluency. Our first part of our fluency is going to be oral. So if you can park your markers in your parking lot, and friends at home, just watch the video and participate with us in front of your laptop, okay? We did this the other day. I'm going to say a multiplication problem. You say the answer with the whole multiplication problem. Okay, 10 times 1. Yeah, Kate got it. So when I say 10 times 1, you guys are going to say 10 times 1 equals 10. Okay, very good. How about this? 10 times 2.
10 times 2 equals 20.
There we go. Now we got it. 10 times 3.
10 times 3 equals 30.
10 times 8.
10 times 8 equals 80.
10 times 6.
10 times 6 equals 60.
Okay, now I'm going to say a multiple of 10, and you have to give me the whole multiplication back starting with 10, okay? So, 10. 10 times 1 equals 10. 20.
10 times 2 equals 20.
30.
10 times 3 equals 30.
40.
10 times 4 equals 40.
90.
10 times 9 equals 90.
70.
7 times 7 equals 70.
And 50.
10 times 5 equals 50.
Okay, very good. We're all having a hard time waking up this morning, including me. So, next is going to be our multiplying by different units. And we know about unit form, right? Yes. What?
The whiteboard keeps going.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. We're recording. Okay, we're recording. Okay, so let's see. All right, so actually, I have your fluency today on a piece of paper, boys and girls. So for our friends at home, I also have that on a piece of paper. So we're going to understand what it means to multiply units. All right. So look at this. Our units can be ones, they can be tens, they can be hundreds, they can be flowers, they can be books, they can be desks, they can be girls, they can be boys, they can be donuts. Our units can be just about anything, okay? It's what we're counting when we multiply. So technically I lied when I said you needed your personal whiteboard. Put it to the side of your desk for right now. Boys and girls who are here, you can go ahead and write your name at the top of this. Oh, I see what you're saying. Usually I have the Elmo on. Nick, will you jump up and make sure the Elmo is blue? Is it blue? There we go. Okay, then can you straighten that out for me? Be my helper. All right, so we're multiplying by different units. Okay, boys and girls? And can you make it a little bigger maybe with this? Okay. A little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger. Good. And then perfect. Nice job. All right, so unit form. Remember, we're counting units. All right? And we can multiply units too. So if we look at this, 2 times 3 ones gives us what? It gives us 6 ones. Okay, so all of these are ones. 3 times 4 ones gives us 12 ones. Make sure you write the ones. 4 times 5 ones gives you 20 ones. Go ahead and do those last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your own. 5 times 6 ones, 6 times 7 ones, 7 times 8 ones, 8 times 9 ones, and 9 times 7 ones. Put your hand on your head when you're done. I like what Jadalyn did. She kind of did it before she answered any. She saw she was going to have to write ones each time. So that was a nice little shortcut. She just went ahead and filled in her ones. I see people skip counting. A couple people are already done because they really know their facts. Skip counting is a great way to get your answer though. Okay, and I think I'll pull sticks today just to make sure everybody's getting a turn. Keep us all on our toes. Pendant, don't forget to write ones. Pendants. You want to write ones after each one. If you don't write the ones, boys and girls, you're missing the whole concept of what we're doing. We're telling what we're multiplying by. Here we're just multiplying by ones. Okay? All right, 5 times 6 ones. Ellie, what do you got? Say the whole thing. Nice. 5 times 6 ones equals 30 ones. The next one, 6 times 7 ones. Eliana. 6 times 7 ones. Nice, 42 ones. So we have this in our classroom to remind us of that fact. That was one fact that I just wanted you to all be able to recall like instantly. So 6 times 7 and 7 times 6. 7 times 8 ones. Give us that one, Jace. Nice, I like the way you read the whole sentence. Good job, bud. And then how about the next one? Derek, 8 times 9 ones. 8 times 9 ones. 72 ones. And then Xavier, you have the last one, 9 times 7 ones. Remember, there's so many tricks for our 9s. Remember any of them?
9 times 7 is
Nice, very good. Good job, bud. 63 ones. So do you want to tell us how you got that? You got that pretty quickly.
I skipped.
You skip counted by 9s. Okay, now what I'm going to do instead of skip counting, remember, I'm going to take 1 less than 7 is 6, and then 6 plus 3 equals 9. Because remember, the digits in our products for our 9s will always add up to 9. All right, now, so this seems crazy, but this is really reinforcing what unit form is. You have 2 groups of 3 cats. What do you have? You have 6 cats. You have 3, remember the multiplication sign is groups of. 3 groups of 4 dogs, you have 12 dogs. And this is called unit form because we're actually saying, what are we counting? We're counting dogs. We're counting cats. Go ahead and finish those. Make sure you dress up your numbers because it is uniform. So I'll give you a minute or 2 to do those. Okay, this is pretty easy. 4 times 5 pencils. Luke Grimes. Want to read the whole thing? Nice, 20 pencils. And you can kind of picture that. You can see 4 groups of 5 pencils in each group. All right, 5 times 6 bucks, Riley. Yep. Did anybody figure out that these are the exact same factors as over there? Okay. Jay Lynn, next one. Oops, 42 cards. Yep, you were right. 42 cards. How about the turtles? Multiply the turtles for Mercy.
7 times 8 turtles equals 49.
Nope, not 49. What did we get over here? 7 times 8 is 56 turtles. Okay, we got 8 times 9 chairs. Allison. Oh, she's right now. Riley, did I give you a turn yet? Nevaeh. 72 chairs. Very good. Okay, 9 times 7 flowers. William. Not 36, but yeah, you got your digits mixed up. So 63 flowers. Okay, now the last one we did not have one over there. But now our unit is not flowers, it's not chairs, it's not cars, it's not cats, it's not dogs, it's not one. But we have 3 times 8 tens. What will 3 times 8 tens be? Next. 24 tens, very good. And then we all know how to write 24 tens, right? How do you write 24 tens? Let's put it down here. That equals 24 tens is
2 times
William. Yeah, what's 24 tens, class? It is 240. There were a few lessons back we did that. You guys were really, really good at it. But then I think when we don't do it for a while, you forget how that works. So 24 tens means you actually have the number 240. Okay? All right, so go ahead and put that right in your green folder if you have those all done. I want you to get out your personal whiteboard. All right, and I'm going to show you pictures with place value discs. You can draw them if you want. I don't have enough place value discs for everybody, so you can draw them on your board. Excuse me. Yeah. Sadie, are you going home on the late bus or is your mom coming to pick you up? For challenge my program. Somebody's picking you up. Okay, I'll go through that. All right, boys and girls. I've got some place value discs here. You guys can draw these on your board, okay? So Brenda, oh, do you want to get a piece of paper and pencil? Okay, those are ones. I don't know if you can see them. They have a 1 in the middle. Can you see now? Yeah. Okay, so what would we write for this? We have 3 equal groups. We want to write it in unit form. What would we write? Think about what we just did in our fluency activity. Luke, what would we write? No? We want to write unit form. Because we know our unit is ones. So what would you write? Did everybody draw these? How many rows do you have? 3. How many are in each row? Huh? How many are in each row? 2. What are they? Thank you, William. William got it. You understand it. 3 times 2, and we're dressing up our number. 3 times 2. Nope. 1 each row. 6. 1. That's what I want to see. What are we doing? We're practicing writing a multiplication equation with unit form. Okay? Let's try another one. See if we will get better. Now we have, what are we going to write now? Not 3 times 2 ones, but 3 times. How many are in each row? 3. So 3 times 3 ones will give us what, class? 9 ones. Remember the basics of arrays. The first factor is the number of rows. The second factor is the number in each row. Okay? Let's see. Let's do this one. My eraser. I don't want to be running back and forth. Remember, you're drawing these arrays on your paper board and your own. Friends at home, you can do it. I don't need you to see it submitted, but it would be good for you to draw it as well. Now what do we got? Write it. They're still all ones. What are you going to write? Nevaeh? Well, what's the first factor going to be? Yep, 4 times. How many are in each row, girl? Huh? 2. And what are they? What's their unit? So 4 times 2 ones. And how many ones is that? 8 what? There it is. Yeah. Well, what's the Ron got this very well. Sadie said, good job. Sadie, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, nobody else in your contact is Sadie, right? All right, boys and girls. So are you getting the idea? Okay. Now, guess what we're going to do? Now instead of ones, we're going to put tens up there. Okay. So my tens are 10. See that has a 10 in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, what factor are you going to write for this now? It all goes back to our basics of arrays. Well, we have 3 rows, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's our first factor. We have 2 in each row, but now they're no longer ones. What are they?
10.
They're 10. So we would write 3 times 2 10 equals 6 tenths. And then boys goes, what is 6 tenths? 6 tenths equals 60. Count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay? Now, how else could we write this? Well, we could also write, it's really important to put this on your paper, 3 times, what is 2 understand what we're doing. We got 3 rows, our units are 2 tens, that equals 6 tens, that equals 60. But we don't really want to write our math back in unit form, do we? Wouldn't we rather write 3 times 20 equals 60? So there is what you're doing when you multiply by 10. Look at this, boys, it's really important. Look up the board. When you see this, you're really saying 3 times 2, equals 6. And we add a 0. Why do we add a 0? Because we're not multiplying by 2, we're multiplying by 20 or 10. Very good, Ellie. That's it, boys and girls. That is it in a nutshell. Okay? So let's try it again. This time I'm going to put 3 rows of 10. So go ahead and write it on the board. What math act are you going to write? This. See that for a second. 3 times, we need to write it in uniform case. Very good. Kate wrote 3 times 3 tenths equals how many tens, everybody? Nice job, Riley. 9 tenths. But if we don't want to write it in unit form because that's kind of long and cumbersome. Oh, and we all know what is 9 times plus 9 tenths is 90. But we can skip down. It's not okay. 10, 20, 30. Let everyone skip down. It's not an option. Let's hear it.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Yeah, 3 times 3 tenths equals 9 times equals 90. We don't want to write it in uniform, so we're going to write 3 times 30 equals 90. And if you look at it, if we were to label this array, how would we skip count it? We would skip count it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We're skip counting by 30s. 30, 60. That one is really all there is to multiplying by multiples of 10. So if we want to really simplify it, we can do this. Yes. Okay, if we really want to simplify it, we do this. I'm going to do all these place study this. I just wanted you to see how that works. Erase your boards. If you guys need markers, great. We are about halfway through the school year. If you can get your parents to send in a new supply. Okay. So let's just take another one. Let's do 5 times 3 tenths. 5 times 3 tenths equals what? Very good. Nice job, Nevada. 15 tenths. Okay, let's go from this unit form to just regular old standard form. What would we write? 5 times, what is 3 times, class? 30. And that equals, what is 15 tenths? 150. That's all there is to it. So if you know your math facts, you know how to multiply by multiples of 10. What I like to do, and I suggest you do this too, is underline. There's a hidden easy math fact in every single one of these, isn't it? The hidden easy math fact in here is 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15, and what do? We add a 0 because we're not multiplying by 3, we're multiplying by 3 tenths or 30, so it becomes 150. Let's try it again. I think you guys will get really good at this and catch on pretty quick. All right, let's do 4 times 6 tenths. How many tens is that? Write it on your board. 4 times 6 tenths. Erase your board from the other one, please. Very good. 4 times 6 tenths looks like Luke has it. 4 times 6 tenths Well, 4 times 6 is 24, so that makes 24 tenths, right? Well, what are we really writing? We don't want to write it in unit form. We want to write, what is 6 tenths, class? 6 tenths is 60. And what is 24 tenths? 24 tenths is 240. What did we really do? We found the hidden fact, 4 times 6 is 24. And we added a 0 because we're multiplying by multiples of 10. It is that easy. So if you know your math facts, you know how to multiply by multiples of 10. Let me show you something else that will reinforce this concept. So we're not going to multiply by a multiple of 10, we're going to multiply by a multiple of 100. Oh my goodness. Hold on to your pants, because here we go. Let's do 5 times 600. That's kind of long to write. But if we have 5 times 600, what do we have? You might want to turn your board the other way. Write it. 5 times 600 will give us what? Xavier, you might want to turn your board. Turn your board horizontally, you'll have more room. I want you to write it like this. 5 times 600. Yes. I wonder if it's your board. You probably shouldn't have thrown the other one out. Use it and write it on Quinn's board, obviously. That's a brand new marker. You know? You guys know. I want you to write it like this. This is called unit form. Please don't take shortcuts. 5 times 600. I got people who are writing things that I am not writing on the board. So 5 times 600 gives you what, Jace? 30 what? Yeah, 30 hundreds. Do you see why we did that activity at the beginning of the lesson? So you understand how to multiply in unit form. So 5 times 600 gives you 30 hundredths. Well, what are we really saying here? We're saying 5. How do you write 6 hundredths? 600. How do we write 30 hundredths? 30 hundredths. This is 30 hundredths. So what did we do here? We took 5 times 6 and got 30. And we added 2 zeros. Why did we add 2 zeros? Because we're multiplying by the unit hundreds, not the unit tens. Does it make sense? Okay. You guys all act like you're very sleepy. I know it was a long weekend, but I think we need to get up and move around a little bit. So, friends at home, that was kind of our fluency section. I'm going to pause the video. We're going to do a little moving around. You can move around at home as well. And then we're going to come back and do a little bit more of this. So stand up behind your desk, everybody. Go ahead.